Special Agent Will Trent, Judge of Bureau Investigation.
ABC's hit series Will Trent is back.
He read that crime scene like it was a book.
Tuesdays at its new time, 8, 7 Central.
I bet I can solve this tonight.
Critics are calling it an entertaining, powerful, heart-racing drama.
There's a bomb in this building.
Clear this entire block.
Will Trent has joined the list of greatest TV detectives.
He's good police, and he's objectively hot.
Will Trent, new Tuesdays, 8, 7 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Roleplay Retcon does not own any part of the movies we retcon, nor are we associated with the artists who make them. Also, we might not be super kid-friendly, but we're not going to curdle your milk or anything.
The music in this series features No More Kings. Check them out at nomorekings.com or wherever you find music.
Previously on Roleplay Retcon does The Adventures of Pluto Nash. Pluto, Tracy, and Leroy split up to tackle their 3-point plan to put on a concert in NashVegas. Tracy recruits Flight of the French Laundry, the 4-piece rock band that she met the night NashVegas was attacked. Pluto gets fellow entrepreneur Baskins to promote the concert, but she insists on a permanent Baskins trash bin's fry stand inside NashVegas in return. Meanwhile, Leroy heads back to NashVegas to clean up after the attack by loss prevention, only to be drugged by apparently disgruntled NashVegas bartender Buzzworthy. Leroy awakens in a strange place, with a strange face looming over him.
Hang on tight, we'll push the speed of light. Obey the groove tonight, we'll make you move tonight. Hang on tight, we'll boogie out of sight. Don't fight it, we're united tonight.
All right, to answer some questions. Did you spread the message of the revolution?
I think so.
Yep.
I'm going to go with my regular answer of no.
But yeah, Alex is correct.
Dang it, Alex, don't work against us.
I win.
Hold on a second. I don't think that's true. I think we did, because my conversation with Baskins was very much fuck the authority, and we and that they should be on my side and help me put on this concert. I feel like that's spreading the revolution.
You've talked to Baskins before. You didn't talk to anyone new about the
Yeah, but I hadn't convinced Baskins before.
Yeah, she wasn't on our side before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also the band. Didn't even know anything about the revolution before, and now they do.
Yeah, now we're putting them on.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. We bullied.
Yeah, I leveled up.
Oh, yay!
We'll get to that in a second, Alex. Did you gain new allies or resources?
Yes.
Is the band a new ally? Because they did work for me before, technically.
I love that you think that people working for you means they're on your side.
I mean, if they do work for me, it is furthering my interest, whether that is their intent or not.
I would not call that an ally.
Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough.
Hey, guess what? I have a day job. I am not their ally.
You know what? Fair enough. Okay, yeah, then, yeah, the band.
Yeah, I think so.
Sick. Now I level up.
Did you interrupt a system of corruption?
No. Not this time.
No.
No, sorry. No.
I did.
Did you?
In my pants.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep.
Did you protect the people from this happening again?
No, not this time.
No. Still, 2 out of 4. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
And you bully me into doing one of them, so I actually think, golly, it's like, just, it's not more, but it's like the shiny Pokemon of a point, okay?
Fuck like authority.
That point's like real shiny.
Let's go.
I mean, this is like the 3rd time it's happened. It can't be that shiny.
Well, see, the thing is that Ben just doesn't want to give us any points, so sometimes we gotta bully him. The authority is not on our side. So last time, my leg got fixed up.
Oh, yeah?
But I still have a moderate harm and a temporary tag for a limp. Is that, like, lessened now, or is it still there?
You did get bandaged up. You got fixed up.
Would it go down to, like, minor?
We didn't do this on mic or anything, but, like, there's no reason why you wouldn't go to a doctor or something to, like, real quick. So we could even say that happened. It would just have been boring for us to do it on mic.
Okay.
you can reduce one harm. I don't think you can just say that you like are in 100% full shape. But you can take that limp away, that tag away, and you can go down to the level below in severity.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Maybe I am on your side, huh?
Or you're just trying to buy us off.
Trying to get a lunch out here. But it ain't free.
So, you leveled up, Alex. Do you know what you're going to do?
I chose to take +1 smarts.
Oh, I just chose to take +1 bones.
Now you're the center of attention, and you walk it on the air. Such a delicate affair. Now you know. A clever trick of your invention. Such a good thing you're prepared. So a circle gets a square. You'd like to lay it on.
So, the last thing that happened was you were trying to send a drone pigeon to Leroy Brown back at NashVegas, cleaning up the place. I don't remember why you needed to get a hold of Leroy, but the pigeon was not able to find anyone. I realized I needed to specify you can't actually send a pigeon just to find someone. You do have to know where they are. So basically what's happening is you're sending this pigeon to NashVegas, and then you can tell it who the message is for, and like maybe the owner will get the pigeon to the right place, or if you expected him to be the only person there, you could just say, hey, it's a big cat guy, and the pigeon will like know that, I guess. I don't know how smart pigeons are. They are cyborg pigeons, so. And so the pigeon is basically telling you it went to NashVegas, it looked for this person, and it cannot find him. So this is not unheard of to get this error message, but it is unusual.
Hey, Tracy, I think we might have a problem.
Yeah, I don't know how these things work, but it seems weird.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, sorry, yeah, I forgot you're not from the... I completely forgot you're not from... Yeah, so these are supposed to be able to find, at least, like, the place we're sending it to, if not the person there. And right now, this bird is telling me, B's not at NashVegas. Or, at the very least, not in a position to receive a message.
Ooh, we should probably go there, right?
Yeah, no, we should probably go to NashVegas.
Okay, cool.
Let's go.
Are you taking your ship?
Yeah. That'll be fastest.
The Flight of the French Laundry comes out, nudes in front, and they've got their like stuff, their like instruments and stuff, and they're like, "Hey, are you going back to NashVegas?
Yes.
Can we ride with you?
Is there room for them in the ship?
Oh yeah, you have a ship. There's cargo space. Used to be a smuggler.
You okay riding in cargo?
And they're like, yeah, sure, whatever,
All right, hop in. We gotta go fast.
All right, and they loaded their stuff, and there's like 4 of them. There's a bass, a lead guitar, drums, and like a keyboardist. And Nudes is also probably the lead singer. And they all get in. And Mervyn says, where are we going, boss?
All right, back to NashVegas pronto.
And you take off, and as you go along, you kind of notice that you're going to go out of the dome, which is unusual, but not unheard of. All right, boss. Everyone needs to put on the air masks. We're going to go outside the domes for a moment. Got some construction coming up in... looks like I can't go through the Thunder Goose Dome. There's some kind of construction down there.
Oh, yeah, okay. And I turn on... I imagine there's like a...
Oh, well, now Mervyn can do it for you. Mervyn will make them accessible for you.
For the band, too?
Yeah. There's like, your cargo space has like rumble seats for passengers in case you need to do that.
Yeah, I'll just turn on the intercom and go. All right, passengers. We're going to have to do a quick stop out of the dome. So above your heads in the... What are the seats? The rumble seats? Is that what you called them?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay,
Okay, no. Hey, no.
It's
We can roll with it.
I think it's a thing on speedboats.
Yeah, no, perfect. Everybody, I'm going to need you to strap on into the rumble seats on either side of the cargo hold. Above those seats, there are going to be air masks that come down. You're going to fit that over your face, put the strap around, and tighten. Make sure to affix yours before you do anyone else's. We'll be outside of the dome for a good 10 minutes before we make it back inside. And during that time, please do not get out of your seats. The cargo hold will be very shaky, and, well, we don't need you bumping around, getting a concussion, and suing us later. Thank you for writing, SS Nash.
Wow, that was cool. That was cool. You're like super attentive.
Thank you. You know, I just want to make sure that everybody's cool, calm, collected, and safe. Don't need the band members dying.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, cool.
Is that them responding to us?
They all put their mask on. You can like see them, and they kind of have this like air of like, oh, now he cares. You might even see someone like mouthing that or whispering that.
And then I whisper to myself, "What? I always care."
Tracy, you look out the window, see if you can maybe see this construction. I'm going to assume someone is curious about it.
Yes, Tracy is for sure. She's never been outside of a dome before.
Yes, this is cool. So you look down at this Thunder Goose Dome. You wouldn't know this, but I can just tell everyone anyway. It was formerly the Reddit Bashball Dome. This is where the sports are. And it's named for celebrity athlete Magnus Thunder Goose, the Bashball champ. Magnus Thunder Goose retired about 10 years ago, and he left the public eye. But that's not what you see down there right now. Like, it's very clearly some sort of sports arena, but what's being constructed there, I mean, you've been to so many that you know it's being converted, at least temporarily, into some sort of performance venue. Like, maybe for a concert.
Oh, whoa, what's going on down there?
It looks like it might be being converted at least temporarily, into some sort of performance venue, maybe for a concert.
Thank you, Authority. Tracy, in character, was talking to Nash in character, but thank you for repeating yourself.
Mervin says, it appears to be some sort of
oh my fucking god.
some sort of it looks like it's being temporarily converted into some sort of performance venue, perhaps for a concert or something.
Is someone else putting on a concert that I would know of?
So it's not unusual. This happened before. It's not unusual for well, it is unusual, but it's happened before that Mervin would take your ship out of the dome, and you have to put on these masks because it's actually pretty expensive, and you have to do it a lot to make your ship like fully space worthy. But it's fine enough for you to just fly around the moon with this because the moon has like a little bit of atmosphere. It's not like a total vacuum, so it's enough for you to just put these masks on. And then you can fly outside the domes and you can get around to places a little quicker. But it is also like not quite as fuel efficient to like fly outside of the domes. But you now are noticing that you are going much further afield of the domes than you would normally.
Is there any like, is there a move I could do? Is there, any signage or anything that might give us some information on what, like, A, what is going to go on here, but B, like, who is doing this?
Dome. I mean, there's always signage. That's why it was so odd that when you fought this like paramilitary group that they didn't have signage.
Was nothing.
Yeah, this is actually a Reddit venture. This is a Reddit owned dome. So Reddit is the one that would do that. And like, yeah, the Reddit logo is everywhere.
God, all these megacorps spying up everything.
Those signs are getting harder and harder to read though, as you fly further and further away from them.
Hey Nash, where are we going?
Yeah, wait. Well, we're going to NashVegas. Right? I turned to my car, my ship.
That's the destination you gave me. Yes.
Is that the destination it seems we're flying in?
No. And that, like, Mervin, like, tries to whisper, but it's hard for an AI to whisper. And he's like, Boss, I don't mean to alarm you, but, no, I don't think we're flying to NashVegas. I keep trying to move the wheel back over, and it's not letting me.
Somebody get in you? Someone been inside you?
I don't know. It doesn't feel like that. I have a lot of very powerful antivirus. I'm top of the line ICUP software.
Wait, he's not
You
accustomed?
got eye cup in you? God damn it. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can fix him.
I think that's a use tech.
I'm not good at smarts, is the thing. But yeah, no. Here's a cool trick. Even when you don't know what you're doing, you still know what you're doing. You may roll plus cool when rolling to use tech. I think the way that I'm doing this is, I go, all right, don't worry, I'll fix you. And then I just punch the steering wheel as hard as I can. And be like, don't worry, I'll fix you up.
Well, let's do a roll.
You just need some. Yeah, we'll see how what the dice say about this. I do have +2 to cool, so I've got that going for me.
Oh no.
So that's a 5. No, you're good. So I just punched my.
You know what failure means, right?
Yeah, I get experience points.
Well, sure. That's the fun. That's the fun part. Sure,
that's the only thing that happens. I'm pretty sure.
This one's not shiny, unfortunately. No, is that the only thing that happens? Is that the only thing?
I think so.
Yeah, all right.
I'm pretty sure.
It just doesn't work, right?
Yeah, it just doesn't work.
It just doesn't work.
Nothing bad happens.
It's not like the authority takes a hard move or anything.
That sounds silly.
Now, you are cool.
I am cool.
You're a smooth dude. And your coolness lets you know that, like, something is wrong behind you. And you look at towards the cargo hold where the band is. And the, like, lead guitarist guy gets up. He's got the most annoying beard cut that you can possibly imagine. He's got, like, shaggy hair. And he holds up, it looks like one of those, like, RFID things you used to summon your ship earlier in a couple episodes ago. Remember that? And he's like jeering at you. He's like, that's what you get for not fucking paying us,
bastards.
By the way, that's odd. Of course you paid them, right?
Yeah, wait, why wouldn't I? Wait, yeah. Whoa,
I'm not making a choice for your character. Would you?
Yeah,
Would you?
yeah.
How do you pay your people, and how quickly do you pay them? How do you?
I usually if I got the money, I would pay them as soon as I am able to, because I want people to like working for me for the most part.
We're all artists here, right? Just us as players. We're all artists here, or at least know artists, and we know the plight of artists having to take months and months to get paid for shit sometimes.
Yeah,
I feel like you wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't.
So this is odd.
Tracy's gonna look over at Nash and be like, Nash, what's going on?
I don't know what the fuck's going on. All right.
And then Nudes, so the Nudes goes, hey, dumb fuck, what was your plan for getting us off the ship? And like the lead guitarist guy is like,
Hold on, Nash. I think they're against us.
Hey, calm down. All right. The plan was that we were going to land. But we are having some difficulties. Just give me a second to figure it out.
Well, unfortunately, I have not actually taken the hard move yet.
Yeah, I know.
So one of the things that the book warns you against is who you choose to be your allies. That one bad ally can spoil everything. And so this guy, the dumb fuck, is like, okay, hold on, I can fix this. I can get this out. And he messed with this RFID thing. Boss, I think you should, boss, I am real sorry about what's happening here. I'm real sorry about all this. I think that you two should put on the real spacesuits.
Yeah, okay. Where is it?
They're just like underneath your chair.
Yep, I put it on.
I'm putting them on. I'm putting mine on as well.
I don't know where I would store your cool space helmets, but I guess they're under the seat.
Up your butt.
They can be
Yeah, got him.
And around the corner.
The ship like loses its like grav thrusters and it starts to go down. That's the hard move, is that you're going down for a crash landing now. You may do something to respond to this crash landing, but it's happening.
I want to tell Mervin, give me manual control. I'll land us.
I tried to give it to you a long time ago. You have it as much as I can give it to you.
All right, you know what? Let's fucking make some magic happen. And I'm gonna try to take manual control of the ship, and I'm going to. Okay, let me make sure I understand what's happening here. The people that we have with us, the band, are they just upset about what's happening, or are they like, because I guess Tracy said that they're against us. Are they against us?
I'm gonna let you do. No, you're gonna do. Nope, you're gonna do a gut feeling.
I can do a roll.
You're gonna do a gut. Okay. No, you're gonna have to go with your gut in this one.
Come on, what if I think fast though?
I'll let you do think fast to like try to mitigate the consequences of this crash landing, but I'm not gonna let you read the room while you're crash landing.
Things are happening. Yeah.
Can I read the room? While he's doing that?
No. Well.
Yeah, while I'm driving this thing, Tracy can be looking back at them and seeing what's going on.
Yeah, you know what? Because I don't let you do enough, Tracy. So you may both do a roll, basically. One of you can read the room if you want. One of you can think fast.
I can think fast and try to mitigate this crash. God damn
it. What happened there?
Another 5.
Oh.
I keep rolling 3s.
I think, oh God, here's the thing though, is I feel like the hard move should be that like you go down much faster than you thought, and I don't know if I should let Tracy do the.
Oh, come on. Come on.
No, you're right.
Benjamin Gray.
I'm gonna let you do it. You're right. That's not fair. I have another idea. So, Jinsey, go. This kind of kills the momentum of this, but go ahead, Jinsey, and do your.
Maybe I did it while I was putting on my spacesuit. You don't know. Woo! I got 11. And actually, I forgot to add my presents. So I really got a 14. Not that it matters.
Holy shit. Okay. So you get to ask 3 questions, I'm pretty sure.
Anything weird going on?
You feel like that's not the Nash you know. That he wouldn't just not pay someone. He wouldn't pay this band. But like, boy, they really didn't like you, did they? And you kind of realize that like maybe you're part of this too. You stole their spot. That was a big night for them. And you came from Earth, stood up there, and you took Nude's spot as lead singer. So that's the vibe you get there. That's one of the reasons why they're acting weird.
Okay, well, first of all, they made that choice themselves. I didn't force anyone to do anything. I didn't just jump up on stage and start singing. They weren't even playing when I went up there.
They were definitely playing.
You are spinning this. They were between songs.
They were in the middle of a performance.
They were doing a set, and they said, oh, hey, we're kind of in the middle of a set here when you went to talk to them.
Yeah, and then they agreed to it. Like, they could say no.
Well, yeah, they said, I'll have to ask my boss, hoping their boss would have their back.
That
is on me.
If they're, it is not. It's on them for not standing up for themselves, for not saying no. If you don't want to do something, don't do it. That's not my fault. I didn't make anyone do anything. I am not responsible for their decisions and their choices.
You do not have to feel bad about it. I don't need you to do that as the authority. I'm not telling you what to do with your character. I'm telling you that you realize that is some of their motivation for this.
Yeah, I did kind of promise them that they'd be playing tonight and then dropped a new person. Well, I didn't drop a new person on them. A new person came, and I didn't tell that new person, hey, what are you doing? There's a performance going on. I did just kind of say you could do whatever you want. I can understand why they would be upset by that, but little do they know, I'm biased.
I think you get 3 questions.
Yes.
Yeah, so 2 more.
Anyone here look dangerous?
No, these people, aside from what they've done here, are helpless babies.
Oh my God,
So they're just
what
incompetent
idiots.
fools.
What's my opening for saving everyone?
Oh boy. So your spacesuits have nozzles for these air masks. And we're playing with the science a little bit. Moonpunk specifically says you can do this. So, hey, moon scientists, don't come at me and tell me, like, nah, your eyeballs will fly out of your sockets if you were on the moon. Don't tell me that. I don't care. But they would suffocate on the moon. But if you have these air masks on that you have on the surface of the moon, you can survive. Your spacesuits are a little better. And you can attach their air masks to your air packs on your spacesuits to share the oxygen.
Is there like a door into the cargo hold? I assume there is, right?
Yeah. I mean, like,
how else would we get in there?
I mean, I know we did the funny joke earlier about him talking to the people in the back, but like, it's just an open space. Like, you can just like walk back there. There's no door even. It's just there's no separation between the cockpit and the cargo bay. It's just not that big of a ship.
Understandable.
It's basically like a cargo plane, you know.
All right, well, I'm just gonna lay it straight. Like, okay, well, y'all want to bring this thing down, but I don't want you to die, so put your hoses in my nozzle if you want to live.
Put your hoses in my nozzle.
That's what she said.
If you want to live. And they were like, oh my God, you know our number one song.
Of course I do. I'm a huge fan. Now come on, let's go.
And they quickly do this. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I'm so I don't know what to do now because my penalty for Pluto's failed roll was going to be they die.
Oh my God.
Well, it sounds like you can go harder.
I think what's going to happen now is this ship is you're going to crash, but everyone's going to survive. But the ship is totaled. It's irretrievable. And all their cool instruments break.
Oh.
Tragic.
And also, I think that's the end of Mervyn. No one's really sad about that one, huh?
No, I am. No, I was.
Goodbye, Melvin. We'll miss you.
Bye, Marvin. We'll miss you.
I think if you crashed in something...
Like pudding?
You wouldn't remember the crash. But you wake up. You wake up and you have crashed. And I want both of you to take one harm.
I'm back up to moderate, so I need a tag.
What do you want? What do you want to be hurt?
My feelings.
Can I do that?
You can give me mental trauma.
Oh boy, that feels bad. Like, I'd rather you have a broken arm.
Their butt. They got a bruised butt.
My butt.
Not their butt.
But a butt there would be no penalty.
They couldn't sit.
Don't hurt my butt.
Yeah, butts are made to absorb damage. Like,
listen, if you hurt your butt, you feel it.
Tell that to tailbones everywhere.
Amen.
Yo, you know what? We'll go
what
with
about
that.
a clavicle? Can you just break my clavicle?
No, you have a bruised coccyx. Your butt is hurt.
No, my butt.
I'm so sorry about your butt.
It's just going to hurt real bad to do anything with your butt.
I'm going to have to sit on a donut.
Yeah,
sorry.
It's going to be, which is the least punk thing.
Hey, whoa, there ain't nothing not punk about accessibility.
So everyone is woken up. You're like basically outside of the ship, and the ship is just like a smoldering wreck away from you. And so you have 4 people, maybe 2 to a pack, or are all 4 of them on Tracy?
They are all on me. I'm like I don't want to sound like a cow.
You're like a Capri Sun.
There's got to be some other animal that like lets its children like attach to its underbelly, right?
That's most mammals.
Yeah, all of
Most
them.
mammals. Okay, well, no, but it's more of an aquatic thing where they're actually like traveling with you. Yeah,
like
Dr. Fish.
Porpoise. Like an orca.
Sure,
Yeah.
like an orca.
There we go.
Or they're like the little.
Like a mother orca.
They're the little fish that ride the slipstreams of the big whales. I don't know. Anyway, but you're not like bigger than them.
Turtles.
I don't know. Turtles probably do that. Yes, you're riding the Australian whatever from Finding Nemo.
Razorback.
The EAC.
The EAC, the East Australian Current.
Well, Tracy's going to get arm foldy, and she's going to look at these people who are attached to her for life, and she's going to say, I mean, you could just communicate it. You could have just used your words. but I'm sorry for ruining your night if that's what you're mad about. And also, Nash has always paid his people. I've known him for a really long time, and I've always known him to be cool about that. Like, what's going on?
Nash is on his knees in this crater on the moon, hearing you yell behind him as he stares at the wreckage of his ship. I think it would be hard to tell because of the spacesuit, but he's just frozen there, like just staring, almost unbelieving at the smoldering pile of metal that used to be Mervyn.
Did we rename the ship?
I thought we did. Wasn't it Mervyn?
Well, that's the name of the AI.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Fair. Let me see.
Do you name your body something different than your brain, Ben?
No, but I wouldn't name a ship after the captain.
But he's not the captain, it's the brain.
Okay, or the first mate, or like he was a crew member. He wasn't the ship.
Yeah, because I guess he could be taken out and put it into different things, I guess.
I think he was like Siri or like Alexa, where like Mervyn is just the standard name, and you're like, I like Mervyn, I'm not going to change it.
Okay, fair enough. This is the Blue Rocket.
Well, it was.
Oh.
No, sorry.
The Red Rocket.
No. I'm pretty sure that's why we're not calling it Blue Rocket.
No.
Oh my god.
This was the Bluebell.
The Moon Penis.
Not the Moon Penis.
Yeah, moon dogs all have blue penises.
Ain't no dogs on the moon.
That's right. It's the rules.
It is the rules.
I am not beholden to Griffin's rules. I do not work for Griffin McElroy.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. No dogs on the moon, dog.
But it wasn't even the real moon. I can't get into this.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's so okay. It's so okay.
Okay. Anyway, so the band, Flight of the French Laundry, they seem like they are too ashamed for words. And Tracy, you hear a voice in your helmet that says 1 hour of breathable air remaining.
I need you all to just walk with me, okay? I'm just imagining there are these 4 people crowded around her and she wants to get over to Nash.
Yeah. Well, the hoses are like 5 or 6 feet long, but still.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, like, when you move it, like, they're just like CPAP masks, basically, right? They're just like, or like the ones they had in Star Wars when they were on the asteroid, because they had like a little bit of atmosphere. Mm-hmm. It's like basically that. And so, like, when you move and like the hose like runs out of slack, it kind of like pulls in their faces and they have to move with you.
So I go over and I just kneel down beside Nash and I don't say anything. I just reach over and hug him and hold him.
I'm getting real tired of people fucking with my shit, Tracy.
I know. I'm sorry.
55 minutes of breathable air remaining.
Tracy, you gotta get them out of here. We gotta start walking.
Yeah, I think, Nash, I think my air is gonna run out, kind of fast, because I have 5 people breathing my air, including me. How close are we back?
You can see it, but it's in the distance. You would know what direction to walk, at least.
Yeah, I think we're in real danger.
Are we in a position for us to maybe switch some of the hoses to me, or is it like we're out here in space now, so we can't do? Okay, yeah.
Like you just tell them they'd have to like hold their breath for a second while you switched hoses.
Oh, so we can.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna take 3 of those people off of you.
Oh, thank you.
Are you taking them? How many are you taking?
There are 5 of them, right?
No, there's 4 of them.
No, there's 4.
Oh, there's 4? Oh, then I'll take 2 of them.
Okay.
Thank you, Nash.
They do it. They go, and then you switch the hoses over, and they're like, whoo, whoo, whoo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you run out of oxygen out here. Could be real fucked up. I'm not gonna want you dead today.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Hey, of course.
What's the plan? We got to make a plan. Plans are punk rock.
Yeah, I mean, I think the plan is walk. I don't, unless you've got a motorcycle in your pocket that I don't know about.
Plans are punk rock or paper. Paper. I don't know why it wouldn't be paper, but oh well.
By the way, I think it's such a good plan.
So that's a move, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take +1 ongoing.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah, let's start walking.
My shadow stretched before me, footprints behind. I've reached these virgin beaches for the first and last time. Though I'm assigned a mission, I brought my own to change the disposition of the girl I left home.
You plod along and you hear the voice at one point say that you have 30 minutes left. And you feel like you've barely made any headway back to Graceland.
Tracy, give me the other two.
What? I'm sorry?
Give me the other two. I'll keep walking. You can get ahead of me, but you'll be able to last longer.
No. I don't think so. That's not how this is gonna happen.
I don't think at the pace we're going right now, we're not going to be able to make it. Tracy, just give me the two.
Okay. Well, hey, why don't you go? Because you're better at Moon, and I'll take them.
Tracy, no. You're a faster runner than I am. That's just true. That's just you'll get used to the moon so fast, Tracy. I believe in you.
I say as I'm going to start trying to go for the other hoses.
they hold their breath real fast. They're like,
and I if Tracy will let me, I will unplug them out of her suit and plug them into mine.
Okay. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna go as fast as I can.
One small step for the man she wept for, a giant way to make amends. And if she questions my best intentions, I'll leave this monument to stand by tracing Tracy's name in the sand.
she runs far enough that you lose track of her. Your vision is starting to blur, and you hear your spacesuit say that you have 5 minutes of breathable air left. Then a minute goes by. It tells you that there's 4.
I read the news of losing the wings we'd won. Our wax and feathers melted too near the sun. They came to claim my white suit, so I shed my skin. I brushed the stars from my boots and turned them in.
Breathable air depleted.
No more steps toward what I once left for. I'm trapped by gravity again. And if my quest was ever questioned, I left a monument to stand by tracing Tracy's name. By tracing Tracy's name.
Hey, it's Ben. Thank you for listening to what has been one of my favorite episodes I've ever directed. I know where this break goes is after a sequence that I am very proud of. So thank you for being here during my finest hour. I got a little something to tell you before we get back to the episode. This isn't an ad, though, so you don't need to skip it. Well, it's kind of an ad, but it's an ad for something I'm doing, okay? I am about to launch my first ever crowdfunding campaign. I have made a 2-player TTRPG zine called It Takes This Long, and it's about people surviving on an island with a lot of mysteries and dangers on it, and that shared ordeal bonding the two people. It's based on stuff like Jurassic Park and 6 Days and 7 Nights and Lost and one episode of Steven Universe, and even a little bit of Die Hard is in there. So if you could keep an eye out for that. I haven't launched it yet, but I'm going to in a couple of days. But you can go to my Kickstarter page and follow the project, and that will actually help me out a lot. Following is not committing to financially back it, so a follow is free, and I sure could use that. All right, that's it for my stuff. I want to thank Kendo for joining us and playing Pluto Nash. Kendo is the media production manager for Kobold Press and the GM and creator of Tales Yet Told, an actual play podcast. It's really weird, and it's really funny, and we're fans of it. Also, thanks to No More Kings letting us use their music on this series. We're also big fans of No More Kings. They are Pete Mitchell and Neil Robbins, and you can find their music pretty much anywhere you get music online. For this series, we're playing Moonpunk by Wannabe Games. You can buy it on DriveThruRPG or their itch.io store. As always, there's the Roleplay Retcon Discord and Patreon. Patreon has bonus content, and the Discord has bonus people. This episode was edited by me, Benjamin Gray. Our logo and show art is by Jeanette Blasius. And Roleplay Retcon is produced by Two Fish in a Jug and is part of the Nerdsmith Network. All right, that's all I got. Back to the episode. See you later.
If I had the means, I mean the means you need, my darling, we could have gone away so gaily on my penny farthing. In my arms you'd be, cause there's no second seat. An acrobatic feat, a challenge I would gladly meet for you. It's clear there's no veneer, I'm merely just a poor New Yorker, and I got nothing here to offer to a knickerbocker. All in all, what you get is what you see. All I have to offer you is me.
Now we're going to go over to Alex, because Alex has been so patient this whole time.
Hi, I'm Alex. How you doing?
You're restrained on some sort of slab or bed or something. You're actually not quite sure. Sort of like, Revolver Ocelot torturing Solid Snake style, Everyone that gets that.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, everyone that does get that, though, they'll be like, oh, yeah, okay. Your hands and your feet are restrained, and probably your neck, too. And this person in a lab coat is, looming over you, and you sort of just woken up, so all you can really make out right now is, some sort of bright light behind this person, and she is like, oh, you just got off from your catnap, eh, kitty? Got a little bit to do. Got a little bit of work to do here. And you sort of, your grogginess is going around.
Racist.
Racist?
Catnap. Because I'm a tiger.
That is why I said it. I do not think cat people are a race, though. You're the only one I've ever seen. And then she thinks for a minute, and she's like, well, I've seen 1.5. And she produces this syringe. And you realize that you're in kind of like a laboratory setting. Or some kind of medical setting here. And you see, organs in, blue liquid jars. A lot of, brains in jars with, spinal cords attached to them.
Does one say Abby Normal?
They're actually not labeled in a way that you can make it out. They may have some small labels on them, but they're not big. They have a lot of small print information on them. And she moves this syringe close to you. And she's like, this might pinch just a little bit.
I prefer that you didn't.
And then she sticks you with it.
Oh.
But then she actually pulls the plunger out. And you realize that she didn't put anything in you. Just need a little blood. That's all.
I believe that's my blood.
It sure is, big guy.
You can't have it.
I actually can.
Oh.
And she takes this syringe and she leaves the room to do something with it.
I break my restraints.
God, I feel like I can't just let you do that.
You can let me roll for it.
But there's nothing to roll for it for break shit.
Yeah, it's called throw down.
You know, that's fighting.
I believe it's everything.
Fighting the restraints.
It could be think fast.
It says roll when fighting an enemy or an obstacle that is trying to harm you.
I'm going to let you break your restraints. You can break your restraints. You're strong. We've seen it. You're strong.
Yeah.
But are you trying to break your restraints without alerting someone, or are you just throwing caution to the wind and just busting out?
I'm just busting out, baby.
Yeah, then I don't think you have to roll anything. I think you just get it, but I'm going to penalize you with a tag that says, like, escapee.
Just a temporary tag?
Yes. Wait, are you still hurt?
Oh, yeah.
That you're burned? I'm going to let you reduce harm down to minor.
Oh, cool.
Apparently they did something to patch you up a little bit. So yeah, you're in this room. There's the only exit to this room is the exit that be-coated person went out. Be lab-coated.
I'm going after her.
Oh.
I'm going to get my blood back.
You couldn't just break out immediately. It took you like 15 minutes. It didn't alert anyone. It wasn't really, really loud except for like the final push. The final kapow, crack, and then you breaking everything else off. It took you like a long time to get one arm out, and then you were able to like get yourself out pretty easily after that. So when you say going after her, again, are you trying to be cool about this, or are you throwing more caution to the wind?
I will try to be stealthy now.
I'm going to let you do an act casual roll for this, which is
oh no.
You can also read the room, by the way.
I'll read a room.
You're allowed to peek into the hallway to read the room.
I'll peek. I'll do a peek.
So yeah, go ahead and do a read the room for me.
8.
You get to ask one of those questions.
What's my opening for doing the finding of the lady?
As you look out into this hallway, you see that you're in some kind of medical facility. And there's like pretty clear instructions on walls and stuff for like where to go. And like one of those instructions says like blood testing lab. Because you were allowed, you now see a person that's like probably some kind of guard, and they look a lot like the unmarked paramilitary guys that you fought in Slimothy Jimothy's. And one is like coming around the hallway to check on the noise.
I'm going to hide behind the door.
Okay.
And I'm going to ambush him when he comes into the room.
That's good. So he does. He walks into the room. You may do a think fast if you want to here.
What if I don't want to?
I'm just saying if you want to, like, you can do a think fast or a throw down.
I'm going to throw down.
Okay.
I'm gonna, it's clobbering time.
Go ahead and roll, and then we'll figure out how that plays out.
Okay. Can I invoke a tag?
Yeah.
Of feline because I'm pouncing from a hidden location?
You're doing this very cat-like. I think that's astute.
Yeah. 13.
What, Jesus. This guy is not quite as heavily armored as the people you fought. So what's the extra effect you want to do?
I am going to...
Straight up murder him.
Straight up murder him, please. Yes. I am going to hurt the enemy and deal +1 more harm.
Yeah. So that's a lot of harm. Are you pulling any punches here?
No, absolutely not. They kidnapped me.
Okay, you kill this person.
Yeah.
You Wolverine this person. Maybe we won't go into really big, gory details here, but you Wolverine this person.
You did straight up murder him.
I murdered him.
And he doesn't even get to scream. So at least you're pretty... Well, you're pretty merciful about it, at least, in that sense.
He wouldn't, because I went for the throat.
Uh-huh. So he has, like, a truncheon, like an electrified truncheon, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you have armor, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm going to say the electrified truncheon only does 1 harm, so I don't think you take any more harm.
Cool. Victory point for me.
I'm not going to let you get rid of that tag yet, though, the escapee tag.
Yeah, no, totally.
Okay, so what do you want to do now?
I'm going to make my way to the blood lab.
we never did an act casual roll, so I'm going to go ahead and have you do that.
Okay. Can I invoke a tag
Yeah.
of a feline because I'm cool like a cat?
I'm sorry, no. As a matter of fact, I think escapee is going to give you a -1.
Okay. All right. So I'm rolling with a -2 here. All right.
I believe in you.
Good luck.
So that is a 5.
Yeah, so that's a failure.
Yep.
So mark experience.
I get to mark experience.
And then we did say nothing else bad happens, right? That's how we decided that this goes.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you get. Experience, nothing
I'm
else.
pretty sure.
I'm actually not going to punish you real bad here, I think. I just think that you say screw it and you just start running fast.
Yep. I like that.
And that does mean you're seen by several other people, including a couple of extra guards, some other lab-coated people that are working here. But you make your way to the laboratory where this person that took your blood is spinning it in a centrifuge. And she looks at you and she goes, "Oh, please remember that all I have done to you is take a little blood.
I want my blood back.
Well, it's right here.
Give it to me."
She stops the centrifuge and she just takes the vial out and she says, "Here, I might be able to get it back in you."
I'll do it, and I just drink it.
She passes out.
Now what do I do?
2 guards have noticed you, and they're going to come in, and they have electric truncheons as well.
I hold up the lady.
And the lady is like not dead weight. Like she's pretty easy to, and like we, the audience, see her like open one eye and then like close it back.
And I'm like, get back, or I'll take a blood donation from her.
I think that's an influence someone, but I'm going to give you like a temporary tag for just this role. You're a hostage taker. This is my karma system.
That'll be a 10.
Alex is doing his dark side run.
Pretty much.
Doing his Sith run. Jitsi, what do I have to do to get you to say hell yeah?
Hell yeah. Sith
Thank you.
Ryan. Fuck yeah,
Hell
Sith.
yeah.
I love Sith. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Yeah. See, what did you just get, Alex?
A 10.
Well, on a 10 plus, they will agree to any. No, that's Tanstoffel. On a 10 plus, they will attempt to do what is asked of them. What did you specifically ask of them?
I told them to get back, or I'll open up this lady like a juice box.
And they're like, yeah, okay. No. And they like shut off the electric truncheons and like put them back in their belts.
No. Kick them over here.
And they do that. They're like, oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
All right. Now, how do I get out of here?
And they're like, what? Like, what do you mean get out of here?
How do I leave this building?
Like to get back to your cell or like your workstation or what?
No, I like to go back to NashVegas.
They look at it like, we don't know what that is. We want to help you, but we don't know what that is.
It's in a dome. I don't remember which dome it is.
Oh, it's in Graceland. Do you not know? And like the scientist person is like, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. And they're like, okay, Bud, you're in a facility that's pretty far away from Graceland. Everyone here calls it the dark side.
The dark side of what?
It's of Luna.
I'm in a Pink Floyd album.
Yeah, that's basically the reference. I think it's not officially called that, but that is pretty much what we all call it. And like, buddy, I can let you have the run of the place, but you're in the middle of a crater on Luna. There's no getting out.
Well, people have to get in. Surely you have a vehicle, a transport, a ship.
The people that work here, we get on a transport at the end of our workday and leave.
Well, then I will wait and leave when it's time.
Buddy, I mean, I don't want you to cut her head off or anything, but I can't let you do that.
Why not?
So it says they attempt to do what you asked of them, but like they're like, we can't. Like, I can't get you down there without somebody. I can let you go. How about that? I just let you go. I didn't see you. How about that, man?
Take me to the train station.
Here, tell you what. And he takes out this like chippy, devicey thing, and he hands it to you, and you realize that this is like something that you can read something on. It's like, in all the cyberpunk stuff, it's got the like energy magazines for no reason. It's one of those. It's like a map. It's a map of the facility. And he's like,
oh, thanks.
Now come on, just let I'm gonna look up my my NPC names here real quick. Let Dr. Frask go, okay?
I tell you what, you two get in the closet. I'll lock it, and then I'll let Dr. Frask go.
And they do it. They just get they get in the closet. They're like, oh no, we got beat up, and they put us in the closet.
I lock it. Well, Dr. Frask, you're coming with me as a hostage.
You said you'd let me go.
I lied.
Well, yes, I see that. I see that now.
Oh, I'm glad we're on the same page. Let's go.
So it's supposed to be German, but as we often do, this is descended into French. So you don't see other guards. Maybe you've taken care of all the guards in the medical wing. But you're passing some other places in this medical / scientific ward of the dark side. I'm gonna
attempt to make it look like I'm not holding her explicitly.
Are you weekend at burning her?
I'm weekend at Bernie.
What if you got a little help from Bernie in Weekend at Bernie? It's basically what this is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're a tiger guy.
Yeah, I'm a tiger guy, but I'm just walking hand in hand with a lady. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that, Ben?
Yeah, Ben.
Yeah, Ben.
Somebody tries to kind of question you, and you use that exact line of deterrent, and this person it kind of works on him, and this person's like, oh, okay, but that Sassy, if you're seen fraternizing with the test subjects, that they're not going to be crazy about that, that, right? And she's like, oh yeah, I know, but love
transcends.
You can't get it transcends. Thank you, darling. Love transcends.
We don't have to do darling. You don't have to do that.
Well, we're working on pet names, aren't we?
What's that supposed to mean?
We're working on. Oh no, that's not what I meant. No. I'm so sorry, Tulip.
I like Tulip.
That's what I call my real husband.
Okay.
She whispers that so only you can hear it. And she sounds genuinely frightened when she said it, which I could have done if I was a good actor.
You'll get there one day.
But you see some other, as you're walking through, you see some other, laboratories with some other experiments going on. And you see some other people, and they're probably mutants. And they're also strapped to chairs and tables and stuff. You see one room that has, a bunch of vats. Like big blue vats, the classic vats of people. They're back to tanking it. Do you just keep making your way through? Or do you investigate any of this? Or
Hey, Doc.
Yeah. Yes?
What exactly are you people doing here?
Oh, it's actually quite fascinating. You, my friend, are we're excited to have you back, certainly. Trying to, sort of breed a new kind of worker. Obviously it's pretty hard to have babies in Graceland. You can't really have a family up here. So we need to make a new workforce since ours is sort of aging out. And someone hardy that can actually maybe, survive on Luna.
What do you mean back?
Back?
Like I'm back?
Oh, yes. You were... Well, not born here, but perhaps you were in a sense. You were certainly forged here. I don't know who you were before you became the Big Blue Catman, but you are in our most successful experiment so far in the whole, hardy worker thing.
You made me?
It wasn't me specifically. And again, I'm sure you have parents somewhere and were given birth, I don't know, however old you are, years ago. But yeah, a couple of years ago, we molded your lunar mutation into something we could use, and voila, that's why you have your magnificent spacefaring powers.
And so what are you doing with all these other mutants that you've got strapped to tables?
Obviously being able to breathe in space through your fur is not the only thing that we're trying to crack over here. We want to make people hardy in lots of other ways.
Okay. And I snap her neck.
Whoa.
What do you do with the body?
I just leave it there. And I go start liberating mutants.
Maybe we'll make it a montage. There's always going to be somebody that tries to stop you. What do you do first with any of these people that try to stop you?
This
is the end of The Last of Us. What do you do with this doctor?
I mean, you know what I do with the doctor. I hit him real hard.
Okay.
With my claws.
I'm going to make you do like one throw down roll.
Okay.
For everyone, basically.
Oh, that wasn't great.
Oh.
That was 4 + 3, 7.
Guess what? Doctors do one harm tops.
Okay.
So if they're only going to do one harm, that's the established harm. It's just one harm. Yeah, you're like punching them and putting their lights out. So maybe you don't kill any more doctors.
Okay.
I think it's not for like because you didn't wanna or because you felt squeamish about that. But like if you punch them and they go down, then like what's the point, right? Why keep on?
I'm on a mission right now.
And you free these mutants, and you freed like 3 other mutants now. One's like completely covered in fur, but they don't resemble an animal like you. They're just like a hairy person, a hairy human. Maybe they kind of look like, the kid in Jumanji when he's like half monkey. They like kind of look like that.
Mm-hmm.
And another one, what's another mutation?
One has a 3rd nipple.
Okay, you've already used that one.
Did I really?
Yes.
Extra arms?
Extra arms
for
is always
real this time.
For real this time.
Extra arms.
Yeah, this person, but they only have a 3rd arm. It's not symmetrical. And then we'll say one person has like hands for feet. They're like a little nimble, and not in a like weird, gross way, and like again a monkey way. A lot of monkey stuff going on here, I guess.
A lot of monkey business.
I've not represented the like reptilian part of this very well, I suppose. Remind me next time.
I will.
You've broken these people out, and so you also heard someone, I think it was one of the guards, tell you that there is a couple other sections of the dark side. There's like the cells where you assume people live, and there is something about work happening, factories or something.
Well, we're just gonna have to break all that down.
And you like march off?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my mutants that I have here, and we're gonna go to the cells. We're gonna liberate those people, and then we're gonna go to the factories.
A team of mutants. That's an original concept. Sort of a
Q people.
Why Q?
Because we're crazy.
All the legends of old, the stories they told, schemes out for dreamers meant nothing to me. Now my disbelief lay smashed at my feet, 'cause I saw the girl in the sea.
Tracy, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yes.
I'm not going to give you too much information here, but imagine you're sitting on a sofa and you're okay, and you're now waiting for Nash to be okay. What would just this sofa with the 2 of you look like?
The sofa itself?
I'm not so interested in the sofa itself.
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
What does that tableau look like? What does it look like when Tracy is waiting for Nash to be okay, and you're both sitting on the same sofa? You're waiting for him to wake up.
If you're facing the sofa, as if you are a camera, Tracy is on the far left side of the sofa, and Pluto is taking up most of the sofa. He's lying down, and he has his head in Tracy's lap, and she's just kind of idly petting him.
So Pluto, that's how you wake up.
I think upon like waking, like it's like my eyes open. I haven't stirred yet, and I'm just like kind of like trying. It's that like groggy state, right? Like upon like waking up, especially I would imagine after having passed out for oxygen from oxygen deprivation. There's like I'm groggy, like lights are far too bright for me right now, and so it's just like a very slow, like coming to consciousness, realizing that I'm lying here on the couch. Oh, someone's petting my head, and then it's like the realization that it's Tracy, and that I think right now, like, I think there's like a bit of a moment where Nash doesn't know if he's dead or not, but also doesn't want to find out.
Make her read the room, though. Oh, you don't want to find out. Well, damn. Okay,
yeah,
then Tracy,
because, like,
then Tracy read the room.
Yeah, it's like a situation where it's like the last thing that I faintly remember is crashing on the moon and starting to pass out with 4 people attached to my oxygen tank.
Okay. Yes, of course.
And like, honestly, laying here right now in this moment, like, is the least stressful thing I've had to endure this past day. And it's nice being here like this. And I don't know, I don't want to ruin this moment with the burden of knowledge of either I am dead and I've left everyone behind, or I'm alive and I still have shit to do. So I'm okay. And that, like, does the thing where it's like wakes up but doesn't move because I don't want this moment to end. I would prefer to be here next to Tracy in this moment.
Well, then we'll let Tracy do the read the room roll to see what she's learned so far.
I rolled with my presence. I rolled an 11.
11's pretty good. On a 10 plus, ask any 3 of those questions.
I have no idea where I'm at, so I'm going to start with any people of note.
You remember this. You were almost out of oxygen. And then a ship picked you up. Out of nowhere. You got lucky. You were also 5 minutes away from losing your oxygen. And a ship picks you up. And the people in this ship who took you back to Graceland, to this office you're at in the Kingdom. Despite its name, the Kingdom is known not for fealty, but as a haven for misfits. It was founded by a doctor who was always down to grab a beer.
Is that K-A-N-G?
It is K-A-N-G, like the Marvel villain. And the people in this ship and the people in this office have made it very clear that they are part of the Marucci family that Joe Malone told you about. The 5th business entity, the 5th powerful entity, but kind of secret powerful entity in Graceland. Well, they're like a public secret, you know. This is seemingly the headquarters for the Marucci family. The bandmates made it back here too, but they're not in this room with you. They took them somewhere else. The band, not the bandmates, the band. The Flight of the French Laundry.
Okay, so they're in the room with us now, the Marucci people?
You're in just kind of a waiting room. There is a person, you know, with like an earpiece and a black suit, like folding his hands over his, in front of him. Just so you're not alone in this room, but you don't feel like you're a prisoner or anything. And this just does seem to be some sort of comfortable waiting room.
Okay, next question. Anything weird going on?
Nothing aside from what I just told you that would ring strange. Why are the Maruccis? Like, it seems strange that the Maruccis would know where you are and want to rescue you and bring you back to their headquarters. But at no point have you ever felt in danger.
So weird, but not dangerous.
Yes. I should have told you that.
Yeah, because you answered other questions.
Damn it, you like Aladdin. You Aladdined me. You were like, I didn't actually ask you that. I didn't actually ask you that question.
Thank you. Any objects of note?
This room is fancy. It has a lot of nice things in it. There's some books on a shelf that seem to be, they're like antique books, which would be extremely hard to get here. There's like a cigar humidor. There's a lot of things that are hard to get, that would be hard to get in Graceland. And like, even though you're new here, like you would know, like, wow, these would have to be imported from Earth, the things in this room. All right, that's your 3 questions. So Pluto is awakening to all this. Maybe you explain some of this to Pluto?
Oh, do I notice he wakes up?
Yeah, I think like after like a second, like after like a couple of moments, still not moving because I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. I just kind of like, Tracy, what's going on? Where are we?
Oh, she looks down and she just smiles at first. And she's like, wow, I'm glad you're awake. Good morning.
Good morning.
I think it's okay. But she says, oh, okay, Pluto. Wow, I have a lot to tell you. And she just tells him all the stuff.
No, that's good. That's good. Way to save tape.
Because the audience has already heard it.
The audience already heard it.
Say it again, right?
The door behind this, suited guard guy, starts to open, and he gets out of the way so it can open, and out walks Joe Malone. And she's like, hi, guys, it's nice to see you again. I am fully dressed this time, so that's nice.
I slowly, move to, a sitting up position.
I know you're going to have a lot of questions. I think you should save them for Mr. Marucci, who is ready to see you now.
Okay.
She gestures towards this door she just came through. Right this way.
Keep an eye out, Trace.
Yeah, of course.
I guess we follow her.
And you walk in, and you walk into an office. And again, this office is very nice. It's very lavish. There's a lot of wood. It was like the waiting room. This desk in front of you is made of some sort of super expensive wood. I don't know woods.
That is mahogany.
I was trying not to do mahogany, but you're right. I should just do mahogany. It's funny because of the movie. Because of Elizabeth Banks. So it's mahogany and it's shiny. It's like shiny. There's gold in here. You see gold? Gold's not that hard to find on Luna, though. And this chair is turned around. And, even that this person in this chair is about to swivel around to make a big reveal.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. And you have this gut feeling that you're going to be it's going to be annoying.
Yeah, as we walk into the room, I see the big chair turned around looking out of whatever, and there's just an internal all right, here we go, fucking big shot over here.
And the chair does indeed turn around dramatically to reveal Zoom Baby.
You probably saw this coming, right? This isn't much of a twist.
I'm going to be honest, Zoom Baby. You were the last person I expected in that chair.
And Zoom Baby clicks something on the bottom of his helmet to sort of release it from his head. And he takes his helmet off to reveal the face of Michael Frankowski.
Okay, what the fuck?
Check it. Here comes Michael. He's got that look like he's in too deep. That's just like him. Truth be told, he needs a good night's sleep. He's not in the mood for a metaphor. Open up the car door and just turn the radio on. So long, Michael. It was nice to see you too. We see it all the time, so keep it coming. But our necks are on the line. That's not funny. Jump in, let's save the world. Pick off your shoes and put on your sunglasses. Jump in, let's save the world. Turbo boost and we'll see who's the fastest. Jump in, let's save the world. Let's save the world. Jump in, let's save the world. Let's save the world. What's wrong, Michael? Thinking that this isn't your cup of tea. Well, no motorcycle running its best could ever mess with